Hello everyone and welcome to the next adventure in my photography channel. Today I'm out at a place called Ecology Park. It's just outside Canon City, Colorado. So out here to take some pictures and yeah, not really 100% sure what to do, but should be a fun adventure and it's at least a beautiful place, so hopefully I'll get something good out of this. Okay, so I'm out at this little old corral thing. I tried to get a shot of it, and to be completely honest, I don't think it worked out at all, but I got down just super low under this beam over here. I don't know if you can see it. So kind of put the camera underneath that and shot upwards. Tried to fill the frame with mainly the fence, and was just really trying to do a creative composition on that one. I'll show it one way or the other, but to be completely honest, it's probably not going to be a giant success. Okay, so I think I found another composition. I'm not sure if it's just going to completely blur out when I turn the camera that way, so I'll say this first, but so again, sticking with the creative composition, I found this tiny little bridge and trying to shoot a picture of it, and I'm trying for a sunburst coming from behind the clouds. Not sure it's going to work. Hopefully it'll at least look good. So I don't know if you can see, but this is the little bridge I found. And then, so kind of got a shot up that way. I don't know, hopefully it'll turn out good though. I guess we'll find out shortly. Okay, so I found this cool little waterway into Canon City here, and tried to get the camera really low and under this barbed wire fence. Not 100% sure it's going to work out, but if so, it could be kind of a cool shot. I don't know. I'm hoping for the best. I definitely shot it with exposure bracketing on because I could really not figure out the exposure to shoot for this, but again, sticking with the creative composition concept and trying things I wouldn't normally try. So I found this absolutely gorgeous creek. Kind of looking into the sun here, so I'm gonna turn away, but yeah, I definitely like how the creek looks up that way, but I'm shooting into the sun, so not sure if it's gonna turn out. I did a full 2 stops of exposure bracketing, and I shot it both at f9 and f22 in case the possibility of a flare or something from a cloud, but I'm gonna try to find something where I'm not getting blinded by the sun, and yeah, hopefully this one turned out. A really cool concept. Again, trying something I've never done before. It's trying to find a way to get that sun flare. And yeah, not sure if I'm doing it right, but we'll find out. Oh, for real? You're freaking broken. Okay, so I think I found my sunset spot, but I'm gonna keep going just because this trail is absolutely beautiful, and still got about an hour before sundown, so I can definitely come back if I don't find anything better, but that creek was absolutely gorgeous. I know there's a dam a little up ahead of me though, so I'm gonna check my options. No harm in doing that. Okay, well, really not sure how this is going to turn out. I found this nice little stream running through here and a trail that crosses it. So I'm trying to get a shot of the rocks that go across the stream here and the trail. I tried to center it up on some third points. Again, I'm really low to the ground, and yeah, not sure this is going to turn out, but you never know if you don't try, so I'm going to give this a shot. I did shoot it bracketed. I accidentally messed up and shot it at f/22, so I shot it again at f/9. Hopefully one of the two turns out. I don't know, definitely has potential at least. Okay, so I did come to this dam. I'm not really 100% sure what I'm going to shoot here. Again, I seem like I'm not really sure much in this video. I don't honestly know what I'm doing out today. I'm just having fun and really bored. So what I actually ended up getting was a shot of this little lever to close the dam. Yeah, it's probably nothing to write home about, but it's kind of a cool item, so I felt like documenting it just to have a picture of it for some time in the future. I'm going to go for something cool of the water here in just a second. But this shot, it was really plain and simple, nothing to it. Okay, so realistically kind of doing a sound test here, but I brought my camera down and I put on a variable ND filter. It's not the best, it's just a little cheapy Xiaomi variable ND filter I have. But I tried putting that on and going for 1 second base exposure, kind of shooting across this and up into the sky just a little bit. I really hope this is going to turn out. Looks like I should have captured some awesome motion with it, and I think 1 second was about what I wanted. So here's hoping. Okay, so this is probably really hard to make out what I'm shooting. I found this tiny little plant and I just got the camera super low to the ground and right up on it with a 15mm lens, and doing some doing just a nice close-up of that plant in the sand. It really stood out nicely, and I think it's a beautiful shot. And I know it's just some kind of weed and nothing special, but I really like pictures of plants. Like, I know they're not the most difficult to take, but if you get focused right and get them nice and contrasted to the background, I don't know, I just think they're beautiful. So here's my picture of a tiny little Colorado weed. Okay, so I've made it back to the creek here. I think I'm gonna go back to my original side. Oh my God, that water feels so good on my feet. Oh, it is delightful. Apparently I can't walk though. And oh my God, the leg of my pants is falling down. I'm about to get wet. Oh, can I make it? Can I make it? Can I make it? And we have success. I am across the creek. So time to dry my feet back off and get on whatever I'm gonna do for the sunset photo. I'm gonna try to find an awesome composition here. Hopefully I succeed. So I think I found my sunset spot, pending there's actually a sunset. I'm kind of shooting across the creek here, got the mountains in the background. I'm hoping this works out. There's some really sketchy clouds rolling in though, so to be completely honest, the sunset picture, it might not even happen. I might just chicken out and run away, but I don't know, we'll find out. I'm gonna stick this out as long as I can. If it starts looking like nothing's gonna happen, then I might bounce. But yeah, I got this set up. I'm gonna try focus stacking it, and I've got exposure bracketing on just for safety. I don't think I'm actually gonna use exposure bracketing, but no harm in having the extra pictures. Okay, so I ended up deciding on a new composition for sunset. Kind of going across the creek here. So I got my camera set up. I'm just kind of shooting across these little rocks and then have that mountain. I'm really hoping it's going to be cool. I like the perspective on it. Let me show you that real quick. Okay, so I'm terribly sorry for the focus on that. It's not working out so hot. But that's the rough composition I'm going for. I'm shooting it with 2 stops of exposure bracketing on, and gonna hope I can get some really cool detail in the clouds above that. So if all goes well, this will be my sunset shot, and I'll give you an update after I actually shoot it as to how this goes. These clouds, I really don't know what they're doing. It could just start pouring on me. Could be a really cool sunset. I'm gonna hope for the best, but I've got my mind set, so now it's just a matter of waiting and hoping there gets to be some form of color in the sky. Oh God, I hope so. That would be so beautiful. But we'll see in a sec. Okay, well, since I started this video off trying new things, I'm gonna end it trying new things. I had a slight change of heart, and for landscape photography, I normally do f9, but, you know, I'm gonna try f11. I see a lot of people using it, so I don't know, no harm in trying. Whatever I get for this last shot, I'm gonna shoot it at f11 instead of my normal f9 and see. I don't know, maybe it's worth doing. That stop down in aperture might be a good thing. I could definitely see where it could be. But one other thing I should probably mention, I have said I use a Canon M50. Absolutely love it. But there is one problem, the battery life. The battery life is horrific. So I had it charged fully when I left the house. I have killed the battery already. And I'm not filming this on my M50. The only thing I'm filming on the M50 is a little bit of B-roll, which I totally suck at filming, so it's just been a couple shots. But yeah, the best recommendation I ever heard when I got my M50 was to pick up some spare batteries. So the first thing I did was I went on eBay and I think I ordered 6 batteries for, it was something like 15 or 20 bucks. Yeah, they're generic, they're not gonna last forever, but oh my god, best decision ever. I haven't actually had a battery, one of the generic batteries, die yet. I'm sure they will sooner or later, but for that price, I'd buy new ones every year. And having 6 of them, I have never run out, no matter how long I've been out shooting, what kind of trip I've been on. So yeah, I'd definitely recommend, if you want to go with an M50, definitely get spare batteries. But they're a beautiful camera. It might be a little dated, but God, I love it. So unfortunately, one of the terrible things that happens during sunset, an awesome scene unfolds where your camera is not set up at all. So I tried to snap a picture on my cell phone. I may or may not share it depending on if it turned out, but oh my god, that is some gorgeous color off on the horizon. I could have composed an amazing shot with that. Okay, so I'm deciding to record this just in case. I can't actually promise this is going to work. Yeah, this is my first time testing out this camera I'm using for video, which, for the record, it's a cell phone. So, but it supposedly does 1080p, so, and on the first video, I didn't notice the quality being terrible. I mean, it's definitely not great, but it's better than nothing. And until I got stuck on the other side of the world during everything, so I'm just waiting to get back home. But whenever I get back home, I'll be getting proper gear to do this. So if you do stick with me in the meantime, know that I'm kind of limited till I make it home. But that being said, it's not sunset yet, but I'm gonna wrap up this video just to make sure I at least get an outro filmed. I can't promise this camera is going to actually record as the sun starts going down here. Yeah, it's definitely, I'd say it's been a productive day. I don't know how these images are going to turn out yet, so kind of speaking in advance, but I feel like even if they weren't a success, there was some creativity used and different compositions I wouldn't try. So even if the images haven't been perfect, I feel like I at least learned something from this experience and things I might want to try again in different situations. But I hope everyone enjoyed. If you did, definitely hit that like button and subscribe if you want to see more content like this. But that wraps up this video, so be sure to go out and take some awesome picture. Doesn't matter what, just go out and take a picture. And I will see everyone next time.